Today we're going to be going over the top 8 best free cards to use right now in college football 25, in my opinion. Now, usually these are top 10 lists. This is only going to be a top 8 because I just don't really think there's 10 actual usable free cards to use. And I'm not going to just put 2 guys on here just to make it a top 10. So I do think there's 8 free guys, though, that you could use right now on your team. Spoiler alert, though, some of these cards you might have had to play for Season 1 or Season 2. Or maybe even like hit certain objectives for Season 1 or Season 2 to unlock a token to be able to upgrade a player or something like that. So be aware of that. But if you've already done all that stuff, then you should be good to go. Starting the list off at number 8, we got a guy from this season, Desmond Howard. So how this card works is you will be able to upgrade him to a 91 overall. Now, in order to do this, you need the trophies. How you get the trophies are you just got to level up in the field pass. You head over to the store and you'll see there's a lot of different things you could buy. There's 4 players for this season. There's like a 91 overall player, and then there's upgrade tokens you could you buy to upgrade this Desmond Howard, who maxes out at a 91. And he'll have 91 speed, which isn't too bad. I don't think it's anything too crazy, but I think it's solid for a free card. I think at the moment right now you can only get him up to about 87, 88 speed, so it's nothing too crazy. This card is more so something that if you want to invest in and have a really solid free receiver, you could go ahead and go with him. But hell, if you want to use him right now, like I said, I think you can get him up to like an 87, 88 overall right now. So he'll have some, he could be like a decent little slot receiver, but this is a card if you're going to use him, you got to max him out. Number 7, we got Landon Jackson. This is another card from this season. So he's similar in a way to Desmond Howard. How you would get this card is you need the trophy currency. I think he's about 210 or 280 trophies. That's how much it would cost you to go over to the store to try to buy him. And he's pretty... I'm just not 100% about this card because I haven't used it. But you look at it, 6'7", 282 is a really crazy frame. He's also 88 speed, so you could play him inside, you could play him outside. He's got 90 block shot and 90 strength, so he's going to be phenomenal in the run game. The only thing we just don't 100% know about this guy is he's got an 84 power move and a 75 finesse move. So how good is he going to be able to get to the quarterback? One big thing is he's got speed and he's got a really big frame. And he's going to be good against the run, so he can, like I said, he can play inside and he can play outside. Free D lineman, you can't go wrong with that. Number 6, we got a fullback, Caleb Driscoll. This guy is actually the best fullback in the game, and he's a free card. Now, you would have had to play during Season 2 to get this card, so if you already have him on your team, then just know, hey, you got the best fullback in the game, because they haven't really dropped too many fullbacks. Now, for the upgrade token, I would not recommend upgrading him to the 91. There is a guy that we're going to have on this list that I think you should upgrade to the 91 from this season. But yeah, if you do a lot of I-form running or anything with a fullback involved, then this guy should be on your field. For number 5, we're going with a guy from Season 1, Coby Bryant. This guy still plays on my team to this day. This is the guy that I would recommend using your Season 1 upgrade token on. 89 speed corner. He gets 90 stock zone. If you got strike cards like I do, you can see his stats get boosted pretty nicely. I still use him. I don't know what it is. He's so good for me in zone. He plays the ball great. He's just a really good card. So if you played Season 1 and you still got your Season 1 tokens and all that stuff, I would recommend putting this on Coby Bryant and putting him somewhere on the field because he still plays really good in my opinion. Number 4, another guy from this season. I mean, there's a lot of free cards you can get from this season. Some good, some bad. There's a lot of bad, I will say that. But this guy right here, Kenneth Grant, of all the free 88s that you can get from this season, there's 4 total. I gotta say he's the best, and not only is he the best, I think he's the best, and it's not even close in my opinion. I used my trophies to actually get this guy, and he's probably the only guy that I honestly plan on getting, and he plays pretty good. 6'3", 339, a huge body, 80 speed of D tackles, not anything too spectacular, but he's got 88 excel, so that's got to mean something. 85 block shot, 89 strength, 88 power move. I've used him for a while now. I think he's pretty solid. I don't think he's anything spectacular that's going to jump off the, jump off the screen, but I think he's a really good solid player, and for a free defensive lineman, I would recommend. I think it's only going to cost you about 40, 80 trophies to get the guy. I'd recommend it. Number 3, we're going with a player from Season 2, Colin Lacey. To be able to obtain this card, you would have had to play Season 2. I think you had to get to like the very end of the Season 2 Field Pass. So if you're not able to do that, that sucks. But if you did, I would recommend, using this guy. He's 5'10", a little bit smaller, but he's got 90 speed. I think his route running is solid overall. And after the catch, he's really nice. 89 speed, 87 juke, so he can make plays with the ball in his hands. I was not able to obtain this guy, sadly. I was just a couple levels short last season of getting him. But if I'll say this, if I did, he would be playing on my team right now. I would say over Reggie Wayne because it's free, and I played against him a few times, and he's pretty nice. Number 2. Another player from Season 2. Season 2 produced some really good players, in my opinion. We're going to go with the tight end, Cooper Flanagan. This is the guy I would recommend using your upgrade token on if you're able to get it for Season 2 and upgrading this guy to a 91. At a 91 overall, I can kind of show you some of the stats a little bit on the side. He's going to be 88 speed. He's going to have phenomenal route running, and he's a really good tight end. I know there's a lot of good tight ends that came out this season, but for a free tight end, I would 100% have this guy on the field. Now, if you're not able to upgrade him, he's still going to have really good route running. Like, honestly, he's really solid, but his speed is going to be really bad. So I would only probably use this card if you're able to upgrade him to a 91. Really good card. Xavier Restrepo is the best free card that you can use right now in this game. And I don't want to say, I was going to say, you know what, it might be for the entire year, because that's a realistic thing. I mean, they gave us a 93 speed receiver who at the time was the fastest receiver in the game. And I mean, he's still tied for the fastest wide receiver in the game. All of his route running is it's over the 90 threshold. And the guy's great after the catch. 85 spin, 86 juke. You're going to be able to make plays with him. This is my favorite card in the game right now. And for this card to be free is really great. All you got to do is go into a solo season. I don't know if it's actually still available. You know what? I'm going to go and check real quick because I don't know if it's still available. But all you had to do is go into a solo season. And I would assume it's still up. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's still up. I think it's Heisman Hustle. Yeah, it's still up. So yeah, you'll just go into that. You just have to win 7 games in that solo season Heisman Hustle, and it'll give you a token, and you just keep doing that until you pretty much have Xavier Restrepo maxed out, and it is 100% worth it. It's going to take a little bit. Look, college football is going to be on today. NFL football is going to be on tomorrow. Just knock it out while you're watching the games. You might as well. That right there is my top 8 best free cards that you can use right now in college football 25. If there's anybody that I left off this list that you feel like needs to be on the list, let me know down in the comments. I wanted to make it a top 10. I just didn't think there was 10 guys that, in my opinion, I thought were legit usable. When you look at the other 88s from this season, besides the Kenneth Grant, the offensive lineman, in my opinion, does not look good at all. The running back, I don't even think he looks good as a backup running back. In the corner, he just doesn't really look very good. So a lot of those cards this season I'm not the biggest fan of. And then obviously as we move on from other seasons, it's going to be a little bit harder to use those cards. So but if there's anybody I left on this list that you feel like should have been on this list, let me know down in the comments. That's pretty much all I got for today's video though, boys. If you did enjoy the video, man, drop a like. If you want to see more content like this and you're not already subbed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got more college football 25 content on the way. Till the next time, man, I'll see y'all on the next one.